Astăzi călătorim în Oklahoma City, unde pe 18 iunie 2014 un zvon avea să schimbe viața unui om. Unii criminali sunt prinși la locul faptei, alții sunt pe fugă ani de zile. Dar cum procedezi atunci când totul pornește de la un zvon? Dar atunci când trebuie să-ți investighezi chiar și colegul de muncă? Îl iei deoparte și îl întrebi în șoaptă dacă este vinovat pentru că ești conștient că știe legea și va apela imediat la un avocat? Îi spui înainte să-și înceapă tura, să intre puțin în camera de interogare să-l iei prin surprindere cu întrebări? Bine ai venit pe canalul Psihologia Crimei. Trebuie să te avertizez încă de la început că acest clip poate conține informații care te pot afecta emoțional. Revenind, se pare că această investigație a pornit de la un zvon. Un zvon conform căruia agentul David Holzclaw oprea femeile în timpul sau chiar în afara programului pentru un control de rutină. Ați spune că asta se întâmplă de obicei în viața unui polițist. Ce era diferit în cazul lui? David observa în cazierul femeilor că au probleme cu legea și pentru a le scuti de amendă, le cerea favoruri sexuale. Atunci, pe loc. După cum multe cazuri au dovedit-o, poliția din America, mai ales din statele din sud, nu are o reputație prea bună, în special în anumite comunități. Am văzut nenumărate clipuri în care oamenii de culoare sunt abuzați și în care polițiștii se cred mai presus de lege. Din păcate, nu toate abuzurile sunt filmate, iar multe dintre acuzații sunt false sau depuse doar pentru că există această ură generală împotriva polițiștilor. Dar dacă se dovedește că acuzațiile nu sunt false? Organele de ordine au analizat plângerea femeii și au realizat că ea nu avea niciun motiv pentru care să-l acuze pe David pe nedrept, așa că au decis să îl ancheteze și să vadă unde se ajunge. L-au chemat în camera de interogare pentru a discuta despre acele zvonuri. El nu știa că polițiștii se pregătiseră o lună pentru această anchetă și că erau aproape sigur că el este vinovat. În continuare vom vedea unde se poate ajunge de la un simplu zvon.
Okay. Rocky's coming, but I'm gonna do this and he may walk in here in a minute and get this done. Now, I know you're an officer, and I know you've seen these 1,000 times and you've read them yourself.
Right.
You still ask me any questions if you have one.
Right.
Okay, don't be embarrassed of that.
Right.
Okay?
I think I'm already embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? Tell me why you're
The
embarrassed.
station deal, so.
Nobody. Well, I mean, there's rumors flying. I know, and we tried to do that as kind of quietly as we could, and that's why we took you out the front and stuff. But this is gonna make the rumors go away.
Okay.
Okay, for you.
Right.
The rumor tomorrow is gonna be on somebody else.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So let's get them off of you and get them onto somebody else and get this over with.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
După cum observăm, David este interogat într-o cameră mică și este pus la colț. Aceasta este o tehnică pentru a-l face pe suspect să se simtă inconfortabil și să aibă sentimentul că nu are cum să scape. David este izolat la propriu, nu există nimic care să-i distragă atenția, pereții sunt goi. Chiar dacă veți vedea că tonul detectivilor este prietenos, aceștia stau cât mai aproape de el pentru a crea tensiune și pentru a pune presiune.
You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You understand that? If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop the interview at any time. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I do.
Just write yes or I do or whatever right there. Oh, you're lefty too. Okay, hold on. You shoot right-handed, but you're right-left-handed?
Yeah, I'm dexterous.
Me too.
So a little bit.
I shoot right-handed and right-left-handed. That's which do you?
Bad right-handed, throw left-handed.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I throw right-handed, but I bat left-handed.
Kick left foot and
No, I kick right-footed. How do you eat?
both hands.
Oh, left for me. Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me and us at this time without an attorney present? Okay, right. Yes, right there. Read this out loud.
I've read this statement of my rights and understand what my rights are. I'm willing to make a statement and answer questions at this time. I do not want an attorney present at this time. Understand and know that what I'm doing, no promises or threats may have been made to me and no pressure or force of any kind has been used against me.
Agree?
Agree.
Sign, print.
Okay.
You had said, and we told you that there was a traffic stop,
Right.
that somebody made some allegations against an officer.
Right.
They don't know the officer's name, none of that. And you said that you made a traffic stop after work,
Yeah.
but you didn't call it in.
I didn't call it.
Where was that?
It was about Northeast 50th and Lincoln, just to the west.
Okay. Tell me about that stop.
I was going westbound on Northeast 50th, probably a block just east of Lincoln. I see a red Grand Prix or Grand Am in my right lane, in the outside lane. I'm in the inside lane. The car swerves, and so at the time I'm thinking, okay, it's probably a drunk person, or maybe got excited because they saw a cop. So I kind of fall behind it, kind of drifting just a little bit, not crossing lane lines, nothing crazy. So I lighted up because at first the traffic violation I saw at first when it swerved. That was just west of Northeast 50th in Lincoln. And then made contact. It was a black female. Asked for license and insurance. Stated that she didn't have insurance. Gave me an ID. At the time I'm like, do you have a valid insurance or a valid license? She said no. I told her, I just got off work. I mean, what's the deal? You know, why are you swerving? And she says, I'm just trying to go home to Ann Arbor-ish on the northwest side to see your daughter or something like that. So I asked, is there anything on board as far as the vehicle? Is it okay if I search your vehicle and whatnot? She said, the only thing that's inside there is a Kool-Aid cup. I'm like, is there anything inside of that Kool-Aid? Is there liquor or anything inside that Kool-Aid? She's no. I'm like, okay, is there anything else inside there? She says there's pills. I'm like, is that the only thing? And then, so I said, can I have permission to search your car? She says yes. I go inside the car, I see a lot of pills. But
what kind of pills?
I didn't really.
Like scattered pills or in a bottle?
She said it was
pill?
hydrocodone pills, but I just quickly looked at it, and I think I saw her name on the prescription bottle, so I didn't.
Oh, so it was a bottle.
Right.
Okay.
There were several bottles in her purse. And then so at that time I just returned back to her. It's like, okay, I saw your pills, I didn't see any alcohol. I sniffed the drink, didn't smell any alcohol in the Kool-Aid. I'm like, okay, I'm just off work, I'm tired. Get your license taken care of. Just mine.
So she didn't have a driver's license?
She didn't have a driver's license, and I was just like, go to DPS, Department of Public Safety on King, get that taken care of, and I cut her loose after that.
Okay. Then where'd you go?
I went straight home.
Okay. Do you remember her name? It was on the prescription.
I don't.
Okay. Do you make traffic stops normally after work?
I don't, but in that case, I saw her swerve and whatnot, so
I mean, me, I don't.
Felt.
After I get off work.
I know. I mean,
I know,
people
last thing I
can't
want
say
to
that
do
is
right.
have a, whatnot to have the vision, whatever. But I felt like I needed to make that traffic stop.
Okay. How was she? Was she respectful? Was she?
She
not?
felt like she was nervous and whatnot, and I'm like, why are you nervous? And she was even crying. I'm like, why are you crying? Why are you nervous? Whatnot? And she's just like, I don't know. I'm just nervous because you're a cop and I got pulled over. I'm like, nothing you had to be nervous about. And I told her, I'm like, I don't really want to take you to jail for no SDL or anything. I just got off work. I'm tired. So with my officer courtesy or whatnot, I said her go get that taken care of tomorrow. Let her on her way.
Fine.
Aceasta este povestea de acum o lună. David a oprit mașina care devia de la drum, i-a adresat câteva întrebări fetei care era la volan, după care a plecat acasă. Polițistul nu a introdus în sistem controlul respectiv pentru că era obosit și nu i s-a părut nimic suspect. Aceasta este versiunea pe care ne povestește el.
When you put her in your car, did you pat search her?
When I came here, I was like, lift up your shirt. Is there anything on you? Anything as far as your waistband or anything like that? She said no. And then I put her in the vehicle and went from there. Asked her everything.
Did your hands go on her at all?
I backhanded her on as far as the side.
Where on her body? Tell me. You backhanded
Her waist, and the back portion. I didn't touch her butt or anything, but the back portion of the waist. And then she lifted it up like right here, and there's nothing.
Did she lift it up like this?
No.
Okay. So she never, like, went, whoo, nothing,
No.
exposed her breasts or anything like that?
She asked me if I was like, no, it's okay.
She asked you.
If you want to search me, I'm like, no, it's okay.
So she never like put her hands on the car and you.
No.
Okay. When you. All right. Well, it sounds like this is the lady. I mean, this is the deal where she's the complaining party. Okay. And she's making some sexual allegations, obviously, because sex crimes is working it.
Right. What did she say?
Well, was there anything, an accidental touch, anything?
If she thought it when I pass searched her, but it was nothing as far as I felt like I would do anything as far as sexual or anything like that. For my safety, I just checked to see if the weapons or anything.
And
to make clear, I didn't touch her butt, but the waist side and whatnot. If you would like me to do it for me to show you.
No, and I'm fine with it, and you have every right to do that.
Right.
She's saying that you made her lift up her shirt, and when she lifted up her shirt, she exposed her breasts.
No.
Did you ever see
I asked her, is there anything inside your bra? And she said no. So I was like, okay. And she said, you want me to show you? And that's all the time I said, no, you don't need to do that.
She said she said she was doing this. When you said, is there anything inside your bra? And she was going, no, I don't have anything like that. Did she do that?
Yeah, she did, but I didn't look or anything like that.
Right.
And then she was like, do you want me to show you? I was like, no.
She said when she said, do you want me to show you? You said, yeah, and she went,
woo. No, I didn't.
But could she have been, woo, flashing you? And
Right.
now you don't want to tell me because you're afraid you're going to get in trouble?
No, when I told her no, I said no.
Then she didn't go, yeah,
No.
because sometimes drunk girls are,
having a good time.
and partying down. And let's face it,
I've already heard stories about officers
people
and
want,
whatnot.
they
so
want
I don't
officers for
I didn't want-
hubbies
so
or
I said
whatever.
no. I said no.
But you could have said no. But I'm asking you if she flashed you anyways.
I didn't see her. I didn't
didn't
see
see
her
no
breasts.
boobies?
I didn't see her breasts.
Okay.
Aici polițista încearcă să-i ofere un rol mai mic pe care să-l accepte. Tipa era beată și și-a ridicat tricoul. Tu nu ai avut nicio vină. Dacă recunoștea, detectiva era cu un pas mai aproape să-l prindă. Dar David nu a căzut în capcană. Observați cum polițista este super prietenoasă, pusă pe glume și pare inofensivă? Vrea să-l facă pe David să fie relaxat și să uite că în urmă cu 20 de minute i-au fost citite drepturile.
What about pants?
Nothing in her pants as far as I concerned. She was wearing tight jeans. So
She said she pulled them down.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see her pull them down?
I didn't see her pulling down pants.
Could she have done it when you were up searching the car?
She could have. I didn't
Did
have
she
her.
have them on
I didn't have her handcuffed or anything.
when you came back to the car and got her out? Were her pants fastened? Were they?
Yeah, everything.
They
was
were
still,
up, and
everything was still intact.
so you never saw her pull her pants down.
No, I didn't.
Why do you think she's making this up?
I don't know.
Did you write her a ticket?
I didn't. I let her go, and I said I want to arrest you for your no STL.
Trying to figure out why she'd say that. I mean, I could see her saying it if you wrote her a ticket because she's pissed off.
Right.
Sunt sigur că ați auzit de strategia Good Cop, Bad Cop. După ce David este de acord să îi se preleveze probe ADN, polițistul rău intră în acțiune. De aici preia detectivul și vine cu acuzații ceva mai grave. Se pare că David nu spusese toată povestea.
Well, Daniel, this is kind of one of the things that we kind of bring it in here to
Right.
see how truthful you are.
Right.
Now, you need to kind of think of a few different things here.
Okay.
Okay, we pulled up a lot of video around that area
Okay.
after these allegations.
Okay.
Okay, she also had a SANE exam, which you know what that consists of.
Right.
There's a reason why we wanted your buckles.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I mean, we can go through a couple different things of why we've got you in here, but you sure there's nothing you want to?
Nothing.
So if we go off the video and watch that,
Right.
you're still going to stick with your story.
Yes, sir.
If we go off DNA,
DNA as well.
Should we show you the video?
If yes,
You do want to see it.
yes.
So there's nothing that
Everything that I recall of that night is what was asked and everything. That's what happened.
have I maybe not asked enough questions?
I think everything covered as far as that.
Do you recall putting your penis in her mouth?
I don't.
Would you recall that if you did it?
If I did it, yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you really, in all honesty, you need to really double think about this. I mean, I got to be honest with you. It doesn't look really good.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, in what you originally thought, detectives just don't roll up in there for no reason.
Right.
Okay. And we just didn't pick you out. Okay.
Right.
I mean, there's a whole lineup there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But there's definitely enough here to bring you in here to start questioning you.
Right.
Okay. We knew you were on that stop.
Right.
We knew you were there.
Mm-hmm.
And we can watch a whole lot of actions being performed while you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And that's why she was trying to give you every out on the whole booby thing.
Right.
Okay. Now, is there any reason at all, even from whatever angle, because, you know, it takes a little bit to clear up those videos,
Right.
but any reason why your penis would be out?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. Now, in doing this, you know how SANE exams work, and I ain't got to explain about DNA or anything like that.
Right.
Now, I didn't say you had sex with her.
Right.
Okay. But getting a blowjob, okay, that is a different story.
Right.
Okay. You see my concern here.
I'm just listening to you, sir.
I know,
Yes, ma'am.
but I'd rather listen to you and you start talking.
That's all I have, sir.
Okay.
Are we gonna get something from the SANE exam?
Go with the SANE exam.
Do you understand that you don't have to full-blown ejaculate to get something out of the SANE exam?
Right.
We can get skin cells, we can get pre-ejaculate, we can do all that and still get DNA.
Right.
And did your penis go in her mouth?
No, it did not.
Okay. Because DNA will clear it up. And here's the deal too. We can fall on the sword
Okay.
and say I screwed up or something. But if we say we didn't do it, and then the DNA comes back and says he did it, then we have a huge problem.
Right.
We're here to give you the chance to fall on the sword, so we don't want a huge problem. We don't want a huge problem for you.
Right.
This is time. It's time. If it touched her mouth, if it touched the inside of her mouth for 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, you gotta tell us now.
Look,
Right.
there's a huge difference. There's a huge difference in between a rape being forced
Mm-hmm.
and some
And-
old girl who wants it.
Right.
Okay, we've had plenty of that,
We get that. We know that.
and we've worked enough of them, okay, cases that it didn't happen. The problem is where we're at right now,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and that's why we wanted to hear your version of the story.
Right.
Whether we just go off of what we see and I mean whatever this tests out as.
Right.
Okay. But
Sir, I'm sticking with my story. I'm
Okay. On the video, are we gonna see her boobies?
shouldn't see her boobs. I didn't see her boobs.
Okay. Are we gonna see her pull her pants down?
I didn't see her pull her pants down.
Are we gonna see your penis out?
Nope.
Are we gonna see your penis go in her mouth?
No.
Are we gonna get any DNA to that?
No.
let's switch up for a second. You had another girl, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You probably not necessarily going to remember the name, but her name is Terry Morris, okay? Black female. Supposedly you promised her a ride to the city rescue mission. This ring a bell?
No.
You did a traffic stop with her. She thought you ran her for warrants. There was a clicking. Drove her around.
Mm-mm.
No.
The name doesn't. I don't recall a name like that.
And she's claiming the same thing. The exact same thing.
Good officer. I don't. That's not me. It's not me.
Are you circumcised?
I am circumcised.
Just asking. Do you have pubic hair?
Yes.
Well, I mean, some people manscape, as you call it.
Right.
You groom?
I groom.
Okay.
Yes.
So do I. For,
You got any identifying marks around your penis?
I don't.
just a plain old penis, huh?
Plain old penis.
Plain old 14-incher.
I don't say about that, but
See, you should have. You just had your opportunity.
Ok, devine puțin dubios. Dar trebuie să înțelegem că polițiștii trebuie să se joace cu mintea lui pentru a-l face să dea detalii sau să se dea de gol. După asta, polițistul îl pune să povestească încă o dată de la început ce s-a întâmplat în seara respectivă.
When was the last shower you had?
took a shower before work.
When you went home, was anybody home?
My girlfriend was home.
Do you live with her?
Huh? No, she doesn't. She just stayed.
Did you get laid?
Messed around, yeah.
What's messed around? Sex?
I guess
We were all adults.
we almost had sex, and she was tired.
What'd you do?
So my penis went around her vagina, and then maybe went a little bit in, and then she pushed me off and said, "No, we don't want to. I'm tired." I was like, "Okay."
That's kind of mean to let it get that far and then stop.
So that's when you got home?
That's when I got home.
Bun, pare plauzibil. David nu ar avea de ce să mintă despre el și iubita lui. Dar haide să vedem ce spune după o oră de interogatoriu, în care polițiștii îl pun să povestească din nou ce s-a întâmplat în detaliu, până când îl obosesc.
I just talked to Karen.
Okay.
She said she was asleep when you got home and you did not try to have sex and you did not have sex.
They tried to have sex.
She said you didn't. And I asked her, could you have been asleep? And you kind of, no. And she said no. You did not try to have sex.
As much as I don't want to involve her, I tried to have sex with her and she was asleep. Carrie goes to sleep pretty early, about 9, 10 at the late.
Okay, but she would know if you tried. I'm a woman.
I know.
And my husband comes home in the middle of the night and I'm like, are you kidding me? I've been asleep. You said you twirled around her vagina.
I did.
And you put it in a little bit and then she said, I'm tired. No.
I did.
She would remember that to tell me.
Shoot, maybe.
She said you did not try to have sex.
And it's more personal because it's Carrie, but I did try to have sex with Carrie. I did.
I don't know what to say. I mean, because it just looks like I just caught you in a lie. And now I don't know what to believe.
I'm telling you.
I don't know what to believe.
Okay.
Because you tell me this, I go to verify it. She tells me the opposite, and now I'm wondering what you're telling the truth about.
Maybe because she doesn't know what the heck's going on.
No, she doesn't. I didn't tell her.
And I'm glad, but detectives calling her, any other officer asking her a question like that.
I know.
She may be scared. And I don't want to involve her, but
She's involved
that's
because
my girlfriend. That's like
you need her involved for you.
right.
But now she's given the story that you're not given.
I'm telling you, I tried to have sex with Carrie, my girlfriend.
Se pare că David minte și atunci când nu este nevoie. Putea să răspundă negativ la întrebarea dacă a făcut sex astăzi. Asta nu dovedește nimic legat de caz. Totuși, Daniel este un mincinos, iar asta dovedește ceva legat de caz.
Terry Morris, the other person, okay, who's saying the same thing, okay. You say it was downtown, she was walking, okay. So when I say stop, that's, you see,
Right.
like a voluntary contact.
Right.
Okay. Here, think of a cross between this is one picture and this is her. She look familiar?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Now you stopped her for sure and ran here
Okay.
on a different day. It was May 8th. Okay.
Okay.
You sure she doesn't look familiar at all? Now when you stopped her, over at the Liberty apartment area,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's where you stopped her on May 8th.
Okay.
Okay. Now, does that ring a bell at all?
No, never.
Okay. All right. Now you ran her then. Okay. Now she says that you stopped her later on, like I say, later on in the month, there's more kind of a downtown area. Does that ring a bell at all?
I don't recall any of those pictures. I don't recall any of that.
A few moments later.
Before I called Carrie,
She's in a
you
shirt.
tried to have sex with Carrie,
I
not
tried to have
somebody
my
else.
girlfriend. Yes, that was in my bed. Yes.
Do you ever cheat on her?
No,
So it's only Carrie right now.
Carrie.
Okay.
All right, man. Pants in this bag and just put the. That's what you're gonna need.
I try to have sex with my girlfriend. As bad as that sounds, and as bad that sounds when she's asleep, yeah.
No, you're fine. Hey, I try to crawl up in my wife all the time. Hey, she shoots me down.
Hey, baby. Babe. I need to tell you what's going on. It's crazy. I said, I'm basically on my way home, and I'd like to talk to you. What's going on? It's crazy. Yeah, they gotta give me a ride. So I don't know, probably 10, 15 minutes. So I get 15, around there. I don't know, 15, 20, 30 minutes around there. Yes. I don't know. I gotta tell you, it's crazy. It's nuts. So I love you, okay? I love you. So.
Hey Dan.
Hey, man.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, until this investigation gets all completed, what's going on, we're going to put you on administrative leave with pay, okay?
Sure.
Just part of the procedures, and they got to do this until it gets all taken care of,
Yeah.
okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you this to sign that you're receiving it, and I'm going to give you a copy to take home. I want you to read it very carefully when you get home, because there's some details that other people forget to read. Such as you got to check in with me on every Tuesday morning before 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Call me at the station and just make sure I know who you are and where you're at. There's some things we got to take from you.
Așa este că Daniel v-a părut relaxat în acest interogatoriu? Ei bine, nu știu dacă ar fi fost la fel de relaxat, dacă ar fi știut că aici era începutul sfârșitului. Sfârșitul constă în 263 de ani de închisoare primiți pentru faptele sale. Da, nu am greșit. 263. David nu raporta opririle pe care le făcea în timpul programului sau chiar după program. Nu completa niciun raport și credea că uniforma de polițist îl va scăpa de toate problemele. Am mai spus-o odată și în cazul lui Jaylin. Atunci când ești abuzat de poliție, la cine să te duci? Respect pentru femeile care au avut curajul să raporteze, iar mai târziu să recunoască în instanță ororile prin care au trecut. Dar dacă nu este așa? Dacă o parte din cele care au recunoscut că au fost abuzate nu erau victimele lui Daniel, dacă o parte din ele și-au schimbat povestea și au recunoscut după proces că au mințit.
Holzclaw's team released a deposition from back in 2018 where, as you said, one of his accusers dramatically changes her story.
How many times did Holzclaw touch you inappropriately?
He didn't touch me.
It was a mistake.
He did not touch me.
Acuzat cu 36 de cazuri de abuz sexual, găsit vinovat de 18. Dar, dacă analizăm mișcările corpului și limbajul acestuia, nu putem spune că arăta ca o persoană vinovată.
I saw her swerve and whatnot, so
I mean, me, I don't.
felt.
After I get off work,
I know. I mean, people,
the last thing I want
cops
is
say
to be
that is
right.
have a, whatnot, to have the vision, whatever. But I felt like I needed to make that traffic stop.
Acesta este relaxat pe toată durata interviului, nu stă prea mult să se gândească, iar atunci când dă un răspuns este jovial. Polițiștii care l-au intervievat și-au făcut treaba pentru că au reușit să-l blocheze pe David într-o poveste. Dar oare polițiștii care s-au ocupat de prelevarea probelor și analiza lor și-au făcut treaba? Pe internet sunt două tabere, una care susține că David este vinovat, iar cealaltă care spune că el nu are nicio vină și că polițiștii l-au săpat. Se spune că probele ADN au fost neglijate și că nu ar fi trebuit să se ia în considerare, el fiind condamnat doar pe baza declarațiilor fetelor abuzate. În orice caz, din 2015 David este închis pentru peste 200 de ani. În următoarele imagini veți vedea reacția unui om care află că va fi închis pentru restul vieții.
All rise. The Honorable Timothy R. Henderson presiding.
Thank you. You can be seated. Verdict, count 1, sexual battery. Defendant is guilty of the crime of sexual battery and set punishment at 8 years. Count 2, procuring lewd exhibition. Not guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition. Count 3, burglary in the first degree. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of burglary in the first degree, nor lesser included. Count 4, procuring lewd exhibition. Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition, and punishment is set at 5 years. Count 5, procuring lewd exhibition. Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition, and punishment is set at 5 years. Count 6, defendant is not guilty of the crime of stalking. Count 7, defendant is not guilty of the crime of sexual battery. Count 8, defendant is guilty of the crime of forcible oral sodomy, and punishment is set at 20 years. Count 9, rape in the first degree. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of rape in the first degree. Count 10, forcible oral sodomy. Defendant is guilty of the crime of forcible oral sodomy, and punishment is set at 16 years. Count 11, rape in the first degree. Defendant is guilty of the crime of rape in the first degree, and punishment is set at 30 years. Count 12, forcible oral sodomy. Defendant is not guilty of the crime of forcible oral sodomy. Count 13, sexual battery. Defendant is guilty of the crime of sexual battery, and punishment is set at 8 years. Count 14, sexual battery. Defendant is guilty of the crime of sexual battery, and punishment is set at 8 years. Count 15, procuring lewd.
Din ce ați auzit până acum, cum vi se pare? Este David vinovat de aceste fapte sau nu? Vă rog să-mi spuneți în comentarii. Nu uitați să dați un like și un comment. Ne ajută foarte mult dacă faceți acest lucru. De asemenea, dacă v-a plăcut clipul, vă încurajez să-l trimiteți și mai departe. Nu uitați să vă abonați și să apăsați acel mic clopoțel pentru a fi notificați de fiecare dată când postăm. Zi faină!